Alright. This is, Alright. I can hear myself. This is problematic. Stop talking. Okay. Hello. This is a crazy 24 hours and it's not ending. There's been so much stuff. But honestly, it's a good thing. I like this momentum and I want to keep this momentum going. But, I mean, there's a lot of Galaxy Heroes going on in this 48 hours already, and then continue to keep going. We got 2 LSTB guides out. We've got the Vader guide in the works. There'll be more to talk about with CG's content release too. Yep, there's that coming. There's the exclusivity. Today has been a day. I didn't get much sleep last night because I was pushing the guide out. It's good stuff. Yeah. I'm just gonna speedrun. I made a tab for LSTB yet. Does this actually work? Is this something? Are you anything? I'm just gonna hit this button. What happens? Okay. We're kind of there. It's maybe a little bit teeny. Alright, this time around. Just had your first attempt at the GK special mission, made it to wave 4. Felt pretty good. I saw a video of one clear on it, but that looked like it had some crazy RNG revolving around the GK foresights. But yeah, that mission did look viable. I honestly, you know what? If we happen to get some, let's say some galactic legends that might involve one Mr. Kenobi sometime in the next 2 months, we actually might just like have to cure these people. This actually might just be a mission we can do suddenly. I don't know if Clone Sergeant would get in there. It definitely comes down to modding it, right? Does not surprise me. Like, what is it? 60% on the basic, 75% on the basic. I think it's 60% unique. 65. Yeah, it seems like you're really just leaning in on foresight to sustain you through a lot of this, since you don't really have a whole lot of natural healing otherwise. And unfortunately, the foresight is a bit inconsistent. Oh, 60% was the Terminator I was thinking of. I knew there was a 60 somewhere in there. Yeah. What's up, everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's been fine so far. We did, of course. My guild just can't help themselves from just diving into ships ASAP, so we didn't get to do the combat mission. We're 16 out of 16 instead of a possible 17. I'm not worried about it. We're on a perfect record for everything that we have attempted so far. Are they? How close are they? Look at this. You can't. I guess the face started last night. We're 15 hours instead of 3. But like, who does that? It's because they just automatically deploy when they're finished. Just unfortunate. We'll get there. Yeah. Well, Gar got an improvement, but look, just at this point, with the Mandalorian tag, I really hope that they go as far as to touch up the characters as well, right? Like, for right now, it feels like we got a Mandalorian tag, but not a Mandalorian faction, if that makes sense. There's got to be more coming. At least I would hope so. It's like Gar Saxon and Ayla Sakura are like the 2 characters that I've just been like looking at for like 2 years. Just like, they're so close to like being unique and fun, and like fun archetypes that aren't really, you know, findable elsewhere. And I really want to believe in them, but just need to push. Just give them a little bit. There's bound to be more coming. Yeah, there's got to be. But that's going to be a new character release. I'd rather see both. Like, give us a new character release with hopefully better leadership. And give us some reworks. Yeah. Let's get those Mandalorians out there doing stuff. All right. Did I farm mods for stream and not actually filter through them? Hopefully that's not going to come back to bite. It's entirely possible. There's so many places to spin. Alright, we'll cross the bridge when we get there. At the very least, we can knock these out of the way. Yeah, I'm probably just going to kick off with P2 gas again, as always. Alright, that should be plenty of space. I actually did a lot of spring cleaning last night as well. I think we'll be fine. Alright. let's just jump on in. Today is not going to be a CLS day. Today is actually going to be a Mothma day. Mothma bombed out mid hard last time on this node. Yeah. I mean, my Mothma team, you know, she's Relic 5 from the requirements. Everyone else is Relic 3. They're not the beefiest, and, you know, certainly that team, with the stat share system that they have, they kind of, you know, it's like the opposite of Rising Tide lifts all ships, is like the ships all have to get lifted for there to be a tide at all. Yeah, they just weren't really in good shape. And they just got absolutely TM trained, and we were dead on, literally like within the first couple of moves of the match, we already had like 2 people dead. So we'll be running that south, see if we can TM speed them out, but I don't know. This is all like, this mission is always like the main event for this phase, right? I can actually find where save this tab. Ah, there we are. I was gonna say, what the heck is happening? It's because I didn't check out LSTB on it. Unfortunate. Alright, still pretty much the same story as last time. Kinda, I don't know. I saw some people saying that they could actually get away with a bulkier gas. Like, this same idea, but maybe we don't need the crit damage set. We already have, like, the health cross on him, right? I don't know how much extra compromise I want to go on his damage stats. The idea being that if you have some extra health, it might give you an extra security blanket on phase 4. I don't know if I want to try that this time, though. I'll have to, like, crowdsource some opinions, see if other people have been trying it and, like, what their impression is on it. I'm not trying to throw that over here. Alright. Let's do this. He's looking fine. He's looking better. Alright. AoE on the B1 to begin with. I'm starting to remember this enough. It's still a little bit hard for me to remember everything, but we're getting there. Alright, we don't have buff immunity yet because he decided to not use his AoE for reasons, so we'll probably use a special now. Or do we actually want to? I mean, if he hasn't used his Dispel yet, then that means that we won't actually keep the shielding unless we go over here. Alright, so we got the days. This is weird. This top roll is taking forever. Like, we actually pretty much just could get him down to 1 stack now, but it's gonna make it really hard for Ahsoka to heal. Yeah, we don't want them to die this early. We want gas to go down and then stand back up by the end of this, so I think we're just going over here for a bit. We'll save some B2 stacks. Yeah, like... Okay, 4 stacks I think we can work with. Alright, we got the buff immunity, so no point hitting special here. We'll just double basic. Pick up to 30% health. Do we have the turn cycle when we... Yes, we do. I almost... You could get the AoE and Dispel. I don't know if we actually want to kill him. Let's take it. We get back to full, we can special. Yeah, for whatever reason, this enemy loves to use this move when he's last man standing, even though it makes no sense. This button is like devastating, and this button does nothing except for target lock when he's alone. I don't know if this is just like... I don't know if it's just AI giving us a favor or what, but that's like commonly seen enough that I would say it's a pattern. It'd be fine if Ahsoka ended wave 1 with gas kneeling. I actually don't remember the answer to that. I definitely wouldn't try to end the wave with Ahsoka if possible, right? Because like we want to make sure that gas gets the bonus turn so that we come into this wave, you know, with our targeting available. All right, I mean, typically I remember still going AoE in the droid battalion, but this wave is like somewhat easier. I'd almost rather just go for a sniper droid. There's no Magna or anything, which feels weird. It's 50-50. Okay, this is actually a really strong thing. If sniper droid happens to ignore gas taunt, then it just makes our wave clear suddenly so much easier. Right. We basically just took a sniper droid hit for free. It's going to take gas a lot longer to get toppled. We could probably get sniper droid pretty low, if not dead here. And like kind of the same situation. I don't know that I really want B2 to get beat up too hard yet. So I'm almost tempted to just take a basic over here. Right, if we had taken that double basic here, he would be on 2-stack right now, and gas hadn't even toppled yet. Although, honestly, they're taking such a beating anyway. Like, we don't want gas to be able to kill this BX. We need BX to kill us. You jerk. You absolute jerk. Okay, Ahsoka's probably not living through her face there. I think it's fairly safe to say at this point. But Ahsoka's getting the kill. Weird. Would we have played around that? I think in that situation, like, I think we probably had to kill the B2 first then. Gas was always going to kill B2 first in that scenario. I've never been into this wave not having gas primed. I'm gonna say it probably doesn't feel great. Right, gas had a better chance. Like, gas was always never going to be going first in this wave if we killed B2 last. If we killed B2 first, then it was at least on the table. Alright, I think we're just jamming this, probably. I want to say we aim at B1. But, like, we're not doing the whole extra gas hits thing. So there's the days we're basically dodging it because we were able to keep Ahsoka left alive, but then there's still, you know, a part of this fight where now we have to battle our way out. Alright, let's look for a daze here. Hopefully we hit it. Alright, now we're beginning to get some chains. He's the ultimate threat, but we need to basically just keep moving forward by killing people. So him not having health, or him not having any protection, we're reducing health. This is probably the best bet we'll get. It'll be easier to try to pick him up, but we're only going to do 24 this time around, and the daze kick is important, because it's double damage. I don't know what their speeds are. I don't know if there's like any possibility that B1 could go first. Okay, that helps. Anytime that they use this move, it's really, really good for us. Maybe there was a call that we should have been on pressuring B1 first then. If we get the kill, maybe. We should go before Command Battle Droid goes again. Alright. We hit it where it counts. This should be... I think we can take a basic here. Pick up the AoE cooldown back. Let's... Looking for more murder. Because I have the daze, this opens up this AoE. This AoE normally gets you countered, so it's a little bit risky in this wave. Question is... Would I rather just be kicking? And the answer is kind of yes. Because Saja's cooldown increased, she's a little bit scary. Stream crash back now? The heck? That's not good for YouTube, though. We have a local recording, but YouTube doesn't handle this quite like Twitch does. It looks like it's still fine. Double check. I think we're still good. Double check. Okay. I'm surprised. I was worried that I was gonna have to like host on YouTube, relist. Hey, this probably has to be this. I don't think we have enough base damage with the kick into AoE. Okay, I think that was the correct call. It also helps us now because of the double AoE damage. Now we just have a really appealing kick back into next AoE. And then we just... yeah. Not bad. Ahsoka did her job there. Although I didn't do my job, so Ahsoka... honestly, Ahsoka maybe could have made it to Phase 4. I caused this. Streamer's been lagging quite a bit randomly today, it seems. Huh. I really don't think that's on my end, but I guess if it's on Twitch, it might be? Or this might be the multi-stream, like it might be OBS having issues? Alright, I'm just gonna pull this over to the side, we'll keep an eye on this. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. That's worrying. Whatever, we got local records to fall back on just in case. I just clean this way forever? Yeah, that was... Dooku days is the one that matters, but you usually miss on someone, and, you know, 35% chance of them countering, but I tend to assume that that's gonna happen. We got there. Are we... is it just time for science? Wait, can't I just... we're still gonna have to... honestly, might even just have to, like, go all out. I don't know what the speed threshold is gonna be here. Do we even have Lady Mothma? Honestly, the rest of the team's remodding probably doesn't even matter. Like, maybe give Wedge some good damage mods, but it's mostly just, does Kara go first, and do we have enough damage to kill them? Where... oh. Oh, it was like JMLs and JMLRX. Okay. I no longer feel lost in my own loadouts. What are we at? 352. 352 definitely works south. That was the speed I used to run on Hermediana. We don't have to think about this. We'll just run it all back. For Hoth, Rebel Scout, I'm gonna assume I just tried to get him close to max crit chance with speed potency, just to try to make this stun a little bit more consistent. Let's see, Wedge. It's probably the last character I'll remod. I think I gave him speed. I'm almost. Like, do we really care about Wedge speed that much? I kind of just wanted to be a cannon here, right? Ram on Mothma and Scout got killed in wave 1 and mid zone. Yeah, that's kind of just the impression I got. Looking at other people's runs in later phases is just, it's basically like you must be this tall to proceed. You need enough relics to get punched in the face, but have enough people standing that you can just start to restabilize. And I'm not... that's not how I like to run my teams. So, like, honestly, we're doing this as like a Mon Mothma test for day 2. I still don't think I run her day 3. Running her against double sniper, double P2, at least with a Relic 3 team, sounds absolutely horrible. I'm not into it. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Whatever. Let's just stick with what we had before. It'll be fine. Hopefully. Yeah, do we really care to, like, fix her? Her modding isn't great. I just kind of gave her whatever for 3v3. I mean, health and protection. You could do worse. Alright, Pow's a little bit tragic. We'll fix Pow. Okay. Let's do this. Twitch chat not updating for me. So it's just Twitch issues, but I saw people saying it on YouTube. I don't know what the heck is going on. Alright, we're probably supposed to be aiming at B2 here. There's a Magna Guard though. This AoE, this almost makes me want to not open with AoE yet, which could backfire. I think we're supposed to try to finesse here a little bit. Alright, if we hit this crit, then we self-cycle, so it doesn't really matter that it's a wasted move. Are we just gonna have to brute force the Humanity Guard soon? I think we kind of are. These are all assists anyway, so we can just put some damage down on him for free. Not that much. Alright, we finally have our 6th member. The one downside of not really bothering to remod Mon Mothma is that comes out painfully late. Our TM train is kind of running out here. Not exactly yet, but we need the wedge cannon to pick it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's the end of the loop. Spies might... Ooh, close. Let's take another self-cycle just to try to get to the spies sooner before they... I mean, they're gonna hit the double expose. I would assume 2 people die here. Card definitely dies. Spoilers for Mandalorian Season 3. Ooh. We hit 1. Alright, so... we're supposed to dispel this person since they're about to go. We can leave them alone for a while. Our TM train, we should probably be able to kill them before the other person catches up. Let's get the stealth off of him so that his turn isn't really scary at all here. Yeah. Good stuff, sir. It's the one painful thing about this team, though. It almost feels like I should just be on this end, because our damage is already so bad that we might as well just go all in on the TM plan. And there's the other stealth off. Yeah. This zone feels pretty fine so far compared to the tragedy that happened last month of mid. At this point, we can just save cooldowns. We don't even really care if Spy gets to take a turn here. Like, we just auto-basic our way out. I don't know that we really need to think much about our wave exit either, because whoever goes first, Pow is just gonna go back to pretty full Terminator here. That's actually a pretty good exit anyway. Pow and Kara 100%. No Magna Guard. Double Sniper is worrying. They do physical damage first and remove 50% turn meter after, so it's possible we'll leave B2 at 50% here. I think I just want to... Yeah. Alright. We got work to do here. Please stun. Thank you. We need him to go now. I'm not liking where this is headed. $13, $14. If we break the loop, he'll go at 14, which is what we would need here. Is there any way we can game this to guarantee we don't get a turn next? I don't know that there is. What could possibly go wrong here? Oh wait, he did hit 15. I thought he wouldn't hit it because it was, oh, maybe he gains the stack at the end of the wave. Alright. Please, TMR. We gotta move fast here. Not fast enough. There goes our damage source. Alright, we're on mega paper cut mode now, huh? Yeah, this was always my concern, is like without a Cassian on the field, how are we gonna deal with double sniper droid waves? And I guess the answer so far seems to be you kinda don't. At least not with these relics. Alright. We gotta try to get him close to 3-star. I don't know, maybe remodding Mothma would have helped somehow, made a difference. It's certainly possible. This is just a mass assist, right? It's not a mass assist until 3 dot? Yeah, I don't know. This team is a novelty, but honestly, I feel like there's so many other, like, top-tier teams right now that I don't really feel the need to run this. I mean, it was cool to see that, like, definitely at least the opener was safe. We can outspeed, but, yeah. This could have been CLS or Ray Rebels or JTR, and we would just, well, JTR we would use mid, right, but, this could have been such an easy wave for other teams. And, like, the worst part is because we don't have Wedge now, we're just kind of, our loop is fairly incomplete. POW is getting less turn meter per go around. Alright, we got the days off of POW finally. If you were wondering why I was spamming Solkala even with it off, it's because non-combat moves act as a cleanse, so we just kind of had to spam it until we eventually got there. The Guildmate runs K2 and Cassian, he prefers it. Cassian would be the reason to run Cassian and not K2. K2's, if you're staring down 2 sniper droids, K2's not going to do anything to help you there. And does K2 have like a day special maybe? I forget. I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, he does. But I still maintain, I would much rather have Cassian with this team than K2. Alright. Kara eats it. Perfectly fine. Alright, let's pick up the triple. How close are we to Kara coming back, though? One turn off. If we basic, it actually might be less damage than Sakala. Alright, so Kara is 80% turn meter away, which isn't super great. Alright, this gunner will die easily. Alright. Welcome back. Activating Managard isn't actually that scary now. Now that we finally have the days on the mass assist. Yeah, I mean, we can see, like, even with just the 4-man right now, their Terminator is just parked at 0. Like, the one thing you could say negatively about POW HRS is that the HRS basic isn't consistent. Like, we maybe have been high rolling a little bit right now, but yeah, so far we're fine. Is there any real point to use this? Reduce the cooldowns of Mothma and all roll fires allies by 1. That's kind of juicy. Do we really need that right now, though? Not really. We'll sit on it. It's a huge cooldown anyway. Good thing there's no time limit. Yeah, honestly, that was actually the biggest thing that struck me working on the Ray Rebels guide last night. Like, that team just clears insanely fast, and you all know that I take a while sometimes thinking it through. Like, partly it's just because you don't really have to think playing that team once you're in good shape, but also just like you kill the waves so quickly. Like my VODs were all like on average like less than half the length, like 40% of the length. Is this so? I've been hitting this grenade whenever Rebel ally uses a basic attack, but I think that includes himself, so it might just be better to basic, as he already has defense down. Just helps himself more. I mean, part of like why we're more stable now, even without Wedge, is because we have the days on the Mass Assist now. And I don't know, maybe like it ended up being a really bad thing for this team, having Mothma on the crappy mods. Right, because it mostly just comes down to reaching this, and then the team is just nuts. I don't know that we could take long enough in Wave 1 to be able to realistically get him to 2-star before going to Wave 2, because if we had days on the Mass Assist, then we were fine fighting Double Sniper. What happened to Wedge? We fought Double Sniper in Wave 2, and their first turn. Honestly, maybe I think I used TMR with Kara. I wonder if I should have just let them pass. Spend that special. We would have eaten a stun and maybe gotten somebody killed, but I don't know. Can't have been that bad, right? Better than like we happened to juggle them perfectly. That's a lot of damage you got there, sir. We happened to juggle them perfectly so that their first turn was... Alright, we need someone squishy. Their first turn was at 15 stack, I think. Like, exactly 15. Alright. This is gonna be... We will literally have to kill them all simultaneously for this to happen. The cooldown reduction might actually kind of matter right now. I think it might be a good time to slam it. Alright, please. It's not gonna work on... It worked on GBA? What? I think Poggle evaded it. Okay. The ability block they just did gave the spy some meter, and that's a bit uncomfortable, but... Yeah, just barely off. I'm a little surprised that Poggle's first turn was the basic. Alright, this is gonna suck. That's some dodges we would prefer not to see happen. All right, this is gonna kind of shatter our dreams a little bit here. Yeah. I don't know. I do think I had to rethink that a little bit, but I think we probably were just supposed to let the snipers go once in phase 2. Like, just let them go early. Don't really worry about training yet. That, or maybe give Mothma faster mods, so we can get to the days basic sooner. Where do I see it? Basic. Yeah. Yeah, I think we could also potentially just try to stall on wave 1, get to the days, like try to just sandbag our damage to get to the days, and then be fine in later days. I don't know. Oh well. Not too worried about that one. It's a novelty to me. It's fine, but certainly not high on the tier list. Going 4-4 with Mothma today and was able to platoon see less than 3 PO as a result. Yeah. I believe you. Like offense on Mothma too. I could see that. Honestly, I would probably just go like Ungo Bungo full speed on her just to try to like... Or like that days is just so important. At least for my team where I don't have Cassian. Like Bistan's like a band-aid but not a solution, right? You got the turn meter removal down here, which would like kind of help keep sniper droids in check. And then like this kind of like trying to cycle that cooldown as much as possible. But yeah, I don't know. It might be able to cycle rapidly enough that you could just keep on doing it. I wouldn't feel... It feels like you would have to trust that a little bit too hard for my liking, and this Frenzy has a really long cooldown. So like you probably get like 2 of these, and then you're just kind of waiting for a while. This is basically reading as like a 2 to 3 turn cooldown. Would Cassian work to control sniper droids? Oh yeah, Cassian in probably Wedge's slot. Maybe Kara's slot. Yeah, Cassian would be my #1 choice. The man needs too many eyeballs, and I am in debt for like 800 of them plus. Yeah, there's no way I'm giving a Rogue One character. Yeah, what's up, Nev? Yeah, I don't know. I've like been wanting to lean more towards like playing TB without remodding, but like imagine Mothma having... Right? Like, dude, we didn't even get to make that trooper until so late. Like, field promotion, even the first one was like, we were almost done with the first wave. That feels kind of bad. Cassian works well. Oh yeah. He's this team's almost entire control package. Like, if you're looking for control, it's like Cassian top tier. Bistan has like a very narrow purpose, but you know, has some amount of control, and then from there it's like you could go Chupio flex, which I was actually kind of thinking about that. We could actually just try to force the Chupio, or you go for like whatever. I still think that K2 not the best for the slot. Sure, it'll work, but like I think that Cassian is the part of the team that's causing the win. But like you pick up an extra days. This could like, if you're having to fight like a droid sniper droid, like wave 1, early wave 2 before you get the second promotion out, he would like potentially help smooth that out. Alright. Yeah, I mean, all I really cared about in that test is, do we go first? Probably could have already answered that myself just by like putting the speed mods on Kara and seeing like, hey, yeah, 350 is safe thresholds. So good. Alright, we got JTR here, we got shock clones here. Let's run JTR. I'm feeling it. Shock clones is the more frictional. JTR and JKL are gonna be pretty autopilot. I'm gonna do like a handshake deal with CG that we can just like, even though Shock T isn't gonna get the 5-0 first egg, like just stick her in the filter so that we don't have to. I don't know. I just don't like having to filter on GR. Like, just give me Shock T as a clone trooper or 5-0 first. Just make it easier. I could have a squad loadout set up. I can already hear you yelling it, but listen, who does that? Alright, whole star of the show here is, of course, going to continue to be Echo with his whole potency deal. We've got him on damage modding. Do I still agree with this? I've really been feeling speed set Echo lately. We got the potency set, the potency cross. Pretty much all we're looking for, whatever. Let's keep this. It's fine, we'll have 5 speed sharing. We don't really need the extra speed set. Also probably just keeping 5s. We did go protection primaries, and do I agree with that? Shock T has enough protection regen that is probably fine. Why did I call this health and then give them protection primaries? Maybe that's the real question to be asking here. I'm just gonna fix that for pure OCD reasons here. Pissing me off. Past self rethinking. Alright. The real 5s is in business. But you know what? We have that on Arc. Couldn't we literally just swap Arcs mods? This is literally just more mods for the people. You've been demoted, sir. Watch Fives just happen to get executed. I have a really bad habit of having a really good Fives preload and jamming that special immediately, and I'm pretty sure I almost got him killed the last time we ran this mission because of it. It's just a really attractive button, okay? Yeah, she's basically honorary 5-0 first. Like, let's give her some credit where it's due. Alright, you're waiting to say hello. We get a little bit of overflow. There we go. This is never going to get old. Alright, we're fine with 5s taunting for a little bit. We do need to... I'm honestly just gonna cycle back to Echo. Get that grenade back. how can you see this? Even if you hate TP, if you don't feel like remodding, if there's one character you're gonna do anything with, just give the boy some potency. It doesn't have to be much. One set, one cross, and all your troubles go away. You auto assume 20 plus speed. Look. This game has become prejudiced against me. I haven't hit the 25 plus speed mod in 9 attempts now. I'm thoroughly cross with the game. Is it too much to ask that I just want to have 25 plus speed mods? Alright, we're not taunting. A little bit of damage potentially coming in. We're not going to spend the grenade there. Yeah, sure. Good stuff, sir. World's smallest violin. The world's smallest violin is too much credit for that running gag. Alright, what are we looking at here? See, okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. 5s always finishes the wave going first. Whatever reason. And it's incredibly... Whatever, it's 6 stack versus 7 stack. We can just... It's fine. Just do it. So, this is a Bravery. Or Public Resolve session. This is basic. This will give Echo 100% turn meter. Cycled that. Put them all in timeout. Even though he's unstunned, being a Geonosian and all that, I'm just going to dump damage on Sniper Droid so we don't have to worry about that later. Got the extra Echo Assist. They're all still stunned. We don't even really need a Jam Grenade yet. Alright, thank you, sir. Let's give Echo some damage for once. I haven't really been trading him too well. Why does it sound like the Christmas song? It definitely is. We're a little bit past the holidays now. God, I guess it's just gonna stay in this playlist all year round though. Wait, this is just... Okay. We're fine. Alright, just lowering our cooldowns. We're gonna take him out just fine. I don't know if I remember to give Rex. I mean, Rex gives himself... I don't remember where the potency up source is. But Rex does the TMR more often than not, but I do remember the potency amount of feeling good last month on that basic. Kind of a waste to spend this year, but whatever. Let's just keep the damage ramping. Alright, Rick's finisher, pretty nice there. We can just immediately go TM on the opener with that bonus turn. Hello. The one thing that is like really unfortunate about that setup specifically is the turret getting the last hit on the droid battalion wastes that extra bonus turn that we would normally get. Alright. Wiper troubles away. Probably just gonna jam this. We need to dump damage through the rampers ASAP here. This will feel unpleasant. We'll see. Sure. Why not? Help yourself. Alright, we do need a dispel though. You're gonna miss it now, are we? That's how you're gonna play it. Alright. See, that's exactly what I said. I jammed that 5s button without thinking about it so often. I don't think it really matters, though. We lose the sacrifice. We actually keep Shock T alive, though, which is almost actually kind of better. Yeah, I don't expect it's gonna matter. I think Dooku might give us some trouble in the last wave. Depending on how we play it. We have all of our cooldowns then. Alright, Shock T Self Cycle, also a good way to start this wave. Basically, we're just gonna dance around Dooku for a while. Take out everything else. Not even really worried about giving Echo Grenade yet because of it. We'll just chill. This is kind of a spicy grenade to take, actually, because we'll self-cycle, and the grenade will be basically back up almost instantly. We'll have basic next turn. We have the tenacity up for Dooku lead, or for Dooku counters. Would not mind taking the stun on Droidic either. Let's just do it. Alright, let's see. I feel like this is too early. This is basically what we're looking for. Maybe if we did not get 5s needlessly killed, we might have had it, but I guess 5s would have been dead this way either way. If we go for Droideka here, there's also the concern with the 25% evasion. This move can be evaded, which would feel extremely bad. Too early? I think I agree. I mean, okay. Bonus damage equal to 25% of target's max health. How many turns have we actually cycled? We got the Echo Grenade, right? So that's 2 turns, plus 1 arc, plus Rex. The LSTB bosses tend to have really, really skewed pulls towards being all health. So like 125% might actually be able to take him, but I don't know that we actually get there. Their first moves should be non-combat, so like that's not the end of the world. But especially if he does Master Makashi first, gives him Terminator, then we get Terminator yanked off. This could end up leading to like a double turn. This could end up feeling really bad. I don't remember the state of Shakti's cooldowns, but it might almost be big brain to deliberately counter, or have Dooku counter us to give Shakti Terminator. Wait. I think we have enough. Not quite. One off. I remembered at the last second that we had the Rex turn at the start with the buffs, so I wasn't sure if that put us in range. So we had about 50% health left, so I guess we did need 2 more stacks from full protection. Alright, this button will result in us getting a ton of Terminator. Echo Grenade is coming up soon. This is probably possibly going to get Shakti killed, though. It's a lot of Terminator for her. It's going to feel really, really bad for her, though. Yeah, I don't know. I think the best play probably going to cost me the 4 out of 4 here. You just, like, with this team, you get in the habit of pressing buttons way too easily sometimes. It's almost too convenient sometimes. If we don't hit this, I think we're probably going to lose anyway. Potentially. We'll see. Fairly fortunate dodge there. Hard to complain about. Realistically, I don't think there's any way Rex is going to get to self-cycle back to a second nuke. Yeah. Man. I don't know, man. For whatever reason, just calling Arc Trooper to assist with 5s. Maybe at this point I would have been better without even having the Taunt Omega with 5s. Just feed all my worst habits. I mean, there's no way, right? What are you doing, video game? I'm not gonna say it yet. I'm honestly disappointed. Undeserved, I say. We had the event special. Let's just whatever. Why not? Guys, I think this might have been winnable. Yeah, I don't think that was deserved. You know what? I'm gonna call that an honorary missed wave. I'm putting it like no. Okay, we'll do it accurately. But I'm putting an asterisk on that for how boosted that attempt was. That was we get the shame asterisk for that one. Still counts. It shouldn't. Literally, like, And the worst part is, in all of this, especially for like aiming at a droid battalion thing, which I don't remember if I was or not, is like how autopilot I was playing on. This button with the turret on it is 7. This button is 6. Remove like 6 droid battalion hits. It's fine. You call Echo twice. You get 2 turret follow-ups. It's literally just like, isn't it funny that I get to call Arc Trooper and his turret assists 1 extra time? Like, no. I don't know. I don't know why I do that so much. This isn't the first month that's happened. Hey, look, I didn't know. Yeah, but we're... It's fine. It's fine. We got there. So we have... Honestly, I still think that JKL 2v all for 2 or 3 waves straight probably still has to be the biggest comeback, but I recommend not getting your 5s killed. Alright. What could possibly go wrong? Kind of new to shot clones. Who do you want to put turret on? I love turret on 5s until you think he's going to sacrifice soon, and then I put it on Rex. Reason why I put it on 5s is because I can't really pull him up from here. But basically, with 5s getting the passive Terminator gain, as well as him being able to like be an assist call, it's just he's going to get the turret hits off most often. Yeah, I guess battle is like one of the cleanest in a while, even with that sloppy wave 2 exit. Alright. Where be they? We'll run fast R2 here. I don't think we're really going to be doing flamethrower first until tomorrow. I mean, we'll see what the wave comp is. If it's Magna Guard, we're just holding them. I take it back. Flamethrower it is. No Magna Guard double V2. Yeah. I don't know if I fought this with the setup yet. I'm curious. I mean, this is basically just a nerfed version of tomorrow, right? We're not aiming at the B2 because we don't want to give a chance to re-anger them. We're only aiming at the sniper droid. Alright. Alright, pretty good high roll. We'll take that for sure. Offense down. Maybe B1. Do we want to single target this? So we could either just mind tricks this B2 and then just kind of lean on this exposed to keep him in check and single target down this B2. Do I actually want to do that though? Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Let's be a little bit greedy for once. I'm just such a safe player otherwise. I think we jam a grenade here. We did lose this expose over here. We could go for the stun basic here. I mean... grab the offense down here. Yeah, he's not doing much damage. All right, and then we're chilling. Didn't really bother retargeting because everyone was going to be one hit either way. There was no extra droid battalion to pick up. Alright, we're saving ID for next wave. We're just going to start basicking most everything to oblivion. Honestly, we kind of don't even really have to fall back on basics that much. Finn always has a special. Team is just easy. We'll swap a B-bait just to get an immediate ID. I remember when I was a sleeper. That's not, like, honestly, Ray Rebels is like 7 minutes for the entire thing. Mothma feels like 7 minutes just to get through one wave sometimes. Even with the wedge cannon. Which, like, he's on the Relic 3, I know, but... Alright. Hello, we're not gonna be hitting Flamethrower. At least not yet. She's a little bit of a passive Terminator gainer, so we'll put her on lock, stick with single target. Give this a JTR. Pretty nice timing for us. Being on 2-hit, we get to call C3PO one more time before killing him with AoE. Then we go over here. Even more AoE exposed spam plus R2 basic. We hit the 1 out of 2. We could probably even just do this, because why not? Yeah, you know, JTR and LSTB. I want to have the gunner up just so I can do this. Technically, we could have done it over here, but whatever. Alright, we got the ID back. Just wanted to make sure. We should have hit the grenade here. Doesn't really matter. Nothing on this team matters. Literally. You can make as many misplays as you want. We, like, could almost honestly hit auto on non-B2 waves as well, and probably still just win. Alright, Mighty Guard here. We do need to try it around a little bit. Honestly, kind of not really. Yeah, why not? Sure. Have A confuse. This team is not exactly huge on finesse. Want to see if you can run this team today? It is a heck of a lot of fun. I ended up platooning like CLS stuff just because I knew I was doing Mothma. Kept the JTR side of things. Alright, ID, we're pretty much there. Alright, double expose will finish them off. We're in pretty good shape. Hello. We don't need to do double basic, really, since we already have BB 100% Terminator. I'm actually going to swap to C3PO first, because I know that JTR's second turn would come before C3PO's first turn otherwise, and we want to get that triple translate, so... We'll pick up the full mass assist along the way for our troubles. We need to get an expose on Droideka soon-ish. I mean, JTR's about to mind tricks him. That's fine. We'll kill T-Series, because why not? As is tradition. You're stuck with this team. Stuck how? Don't let your dreams be dreams. I mean, the flamethrower opening setup can still just like low roll RNG sometimes. It's just the odds are extremely player favorites, so you really won't see it that often. Basically, like, the only real things I would say to keep in mind with for this team is you want to get JTR onto the triple translate. Basically, you want C3PO to be able to give her one stack of translation before she gets to her second turn, because we pretty much always want to be calling C3PO with Defiant Slash. So we skip the basic. We're always just ping-ponging between Mind Trick, Defiant, Mind Trick, Defiant. The rest of it is just, like, don't anger the B2s, kind of watch out for Mandaguard AoEs at first, and then, like, kill the sniper droids or droidicas before they get to do anything to you. I'm gonna peek behind the curtain real quick. I'm curious. Interesting. I don't think I've fought gas and everything in a while. Wait. Okay, we're fine. Back at it. Alright, for the finale, the ultimate overkill. God, it's weird to even think about it that way. So JML only really splits out to become his own team on day 1. There's only one Jedi Node day 2, and then day 3 is GR Jedi mid. We don't really need to do a whole lot for this team. Just make sure that people who don't have mods do in fact have them. Which I guess might end up just being everyone. Hmm. I want to give Cam out, like, I don't really have like a predefined extra set. Whatever. We'll give Cam. We don't really want him on damage modding though. Whatever. Cam is basically Bastila, right? I mean, whatever. That AoE day is kind of nice for this team. Sure. The reason not give JML full mods, I take the square off of him so that he has less offense because he's a jerk who kills waves way too quickly for what I'm looking for. Because I try to get out of each wave with Luke having his stun backup as well as us having this backup. So we play this weird ping pong game where we don't actually want to kill this wave this quickly. His BSF is 255 speed. Dude, I'm fighting a Bastila today that's 233 and his Dart Turbine is 237. It's actually... I might just do like basic first with Vader and Thrawn. I don't know what the heck I want. Alright. We'll hit him with the moves. Should just be a pretty straightforward AoE daze into finishing kill. Normally I save this until after the stun's off, but we can just hit it early. Whatever. Alright, and let me go into this. Oh yeah. Let's try to get JML ult. It's early. I don't know that I actually get to it. Yeah, we have this droid battalion. We have the heavy hitters go for droid battalion, then everyone else goes over here. Alright, 3 turns off. Going basic. Kind of nice to actually just be stance swapping a lot, I think. This move does less damage, so we'll hit that. Do we want to give JML speed? It's going to increase his damage, but it will help us get to ult, potentially. I don't think we hit ult today. I don't think the enemies are beefy enough. Where are we at? Alright, stun is up next turn. We just need to get the lead ability back up, and we are done. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, I just don't think they can take enough hits. I don't think we get there, unfortunately. What are we at? Well, 24% on first wave, maybe. Kinda? Keep going. Alright. Harmony did it with the 99% entry. We're just going straight back into the same thing. Nice and easy. Get that cooldown to work ASAP. We can... I mean, we still just kind of need to sandbag damage where we can. Almost Caddy-Moon is going to do -2 stack. You're a little bit problematic, sir. But I guess if we hit someone else and he AoEs us, then we're just going to counter him to death anyway, so... It's actually less stack lost by hitting him. What? Why are we going again? What did I just miss? Okay. And like Luke hadn't even gained turn meter, like JML. What? I don't know. I got nothing. That was bizarre. Alright. 90% turn meter to Luke. Stun is getting there. Yeah, well, I don't know. This is like so close, but I feel like we're like a little bit behind the curve here. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I thought this was the one that was supposed to be giving us turn meter, but it's not. Is it just for GR Jedi, maybe? playing a little bit too close to this spot and getting a turn off. Maybe getting a little bit irresponsible here. I wanted to read Cam, actually. We'll get him next time. Alright, so I think I might be leaning towards we actually can get the ults off. Brought things down to a snail's pace here. Ah, yeah, it's GR Jetta only. Unfortunate. We could get a pretty nice preload, I think, if we just master straining here. Why not? Let's give it to Cam. Get into max turn meter. Yeah, this is where Makashi will come in fairly nice for that sniper droid, assuming he hits it. Nope. Extremely not. Okay. We gotta kind of race then. I mean, we kind of don't. How close are we to... closer than I'd like. Goodbye, sir. We're not playing this game. This will be kind of nerfed down Cam's damage a little bit, so that we could keep on going to Ataru without it becoming problematic. Oh, we actually already have this, but Luke's already about to go. We could probably just have Luke do it to himself. Alright, yeah, stun's back up. We don't even really need to hit this. Yeah. We're chilling. I guess the only reason we would try to slow down is if we wanted to buy more time for this. I'm getting impatient. Oh god, does that mean that in Nataru he would quad? He totally would. Hey. I didn't think about that. Kalane. Don't know. I may be kind of annoying with B2 here and having to kill Kalani first. Not really. He'll probably overflow us. Rataru. I actually won't mind taking the armor shred here. Alright. We're one away. It's got the speed up. We're getting there. Wait, my ritual? Yeah, we definitely got it. There we go. Alright. Cosmetic unlocked. Just in time for everything to be done. What's up? Pull out your lightsaber. How do you use that thing? Why don't you just show me? Only a real Jedi can show me how you use your lightsaber. Do it. Look at this! Look at this guy. He's finished. Alright. We got any lightsaber? None? I don't know. Alright. This is chem food here. I just want to issue the basic and see the quad hit. The one move, 4 hit. Give it to me. The only one with Master's Training on this team. What's up? Hey. Does it have a cap written in it? It feels a bit odd. Shouldn't it just be repeating the basic? Yo, what's up? Back to him. I want to read him. Yeah, if Cadimudi is using the target form attack again. Target enemy drop battalion, they attack again using their basic ability limited once per turn. Why isn't this a 4 hit? What? I mean, it's technically a bug. I don't know if it's really worth reporting. This should totally be a quad hit, right? It's double-double. The man can't count. Maybe they don't have a requirement for math lessons to get into the council. That's unfortunate. I'm disappointed. Alright, yeah, we are not special enough for that mission. Where are we at? Yeah. I figured I didn't remember to do it after the JTR fight. Oh, I need to re-implement that tech that I had for the Runeterra tournament. I could very easily apply that to the LSTB waves. Just need to grab that plugin. And the plan is to go for the special mission. Historically, in the past, I always get dunked on horrifically in here. I don't know. I'll go ask. Like... That's not my mouth with. Yep. Big brainy you still can't count. Listen, I don't know, maybe it all went to sword fighting. That big brain he did to fit 2 forms in there. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take care of the ship's mission off stream. Ship's not exactly the content I'm known for anyway. Unless it's finalizer gameplay. Finalizer gameplay we're good with. Alright. I think I'm fine there. RIP to the Mothma setup, I don't know. I think it's just like... could have re-modded Mothma, could have slow played it to get that level 2 dude out. But ultimately, like, I don't know. Rebel fighters just do seem like they do kind of require either some specific extra characters that I would rather not pick up, or some extra relic investment to not just be a paper cut team. Still far prefer Ray Rebels, CLS, JTR. But honestly, like if this wasn't a GR CM day, like if this node didn't exist and we just had like shot clones floating, I feel like I would rather just run shot clones than Mon Mothma for the most part. And I would not feel good about running shot clones tomorrow against double B2 sniper. I don't know, just where I'm at. I mean, maybe Chupio variant. If we weren't using CLS that day and Chupio was floating, like you could. I was thinking about this. You could go Ray Rebel. I don't know. Let's just turn off unique. So like, if you do this, right? And then, like, let's say Vandor. Why not? Vandor is fine. Vandor is the safe neutral pick. Right, so this is team 1. You could actually just kind of just go Lady. I don't know who Chubia would want to replace here. I mean, like, this is core 3. Not having Wedge feels like no damage output, but not having Kara feels kind of bad to me as well. I'm trying to remember what the blind text is. That's the wrong Chubia. Alright, like, the blind doesn't fully act as a daze, it just means that they can't assist or counterattack, but it wouldn't actually help deal with the sniper droids. Shotgun's my favorite team in TB. Not mine personally, but, you know, Potency Echo is a delight. I just, I mean, the extra speed is nice. Cooldown reduction is nice. They feel like a JTR with slightly less tools. Right? The thing that ends up tying JTR so well together is just the lead. With the 5% Terminator removal when they're exposed. Like, that, honestly, that's why, like, R2 Flamethrower Opener just works so well. Without that, R2 Flamethrower Opener would feel awful. And yeah, I mean, in some respects, the expose consistency can have issues. On the other hand, you know, this is conditional, unfortunately. Like, you know, fighting against Geonosians, fighting against Dooku as an example from today, is... sometimes it's just not relevant in a way the way you'd like. Even though it's still not a bad button, right? The damage is still fine, but, basically, there's just a huge swing in quality between fighting droid waves and non-droid waves. But yes, I mean, you get the Rex unique, you get the extra speed on top of Shakti lead speed, you get that 2 cooldown reduction per turn instead of 1. Yeah. The team moves well. I far prefer Shakti clones over Mon Mothma and Padme, is what I'll say. Not really putting Mothma and Padme in the same basket, but just, you know, they're kind of lower. At least my version. It makes you feel so tactical. It really does. Even though, like, once you're in control, it's borderline auto. But yeah, you just feel nuts. Like, you feel invincible. This is just a huge power trip. Yeah, I feel you. I agree. You like JTR and Geos? I don't like being pressured to close out waves quickly. Even though, like, JTR is fully capable of doing it. I can just force you into weird spots sometimes. Alright. We got about... well... wait, have we even had a patch announcement yet? I'm not seeing a warning. Weird. Alright, man, I don't know. I think that's it for TB. I guess we'll take a short break and try to figure out what's going on with the patch. I'm hoping CG doesn't just do a late release, like happened like a couple months ago. But yeah, we should be back in 45 minutes for, I guess, the start of 3v3 GAC. We'll see what happens. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Missed 1 wave, a little bit unfortunate. We missed 2 waves technically. Don't worry about it. Is there actually anything of note aside from the marquee event? Probably not. I wouldn't assume so. But yeah. I'll see you all there, hopefully. If not, have a good rest of your evening. Peace out. God, where's my... okay. What? Oh, goodbye.